Goldminded Records, they're not your friends.
What up? It's Klive Kraven. I'm back with a brand new video. This time, top 10 countdown. Another top 10. I fucking love doing these. This is pretty much a response top 10 countdown to my man Zach, aka Movie Collector 666. He did a fun countdown. I love the idea. I've been wanting to do this for a few days, pretty much over a week now since you did the video, man. Haven't had time to do it. Glad I was finally able to sit down and record this. So let's go ahead and get right into it. My top 10 assholes slash douchebags slash scumbags slash bitches of horror movies. So this is my top 10 basically worst people in horror movies. Coming in number 10 is the main character of this film. It is a Stanley Kubrick film. With that being said, it probably already gives away what it is, and that is A Clockwork Orange. I gotta choose this and put this in there because Alex is a dick. Let's face it, the guy was a fucking a killer, a rapist. He fucking beat his friends. He stabbed his own friends. I mean, the guy was kind of an asshole. If you can't say that Alex was an asshole, I don't know what to tell you, but he's got to be my number 10 pick. Not high enough to be up there, but high enough to be in the top 10. He's my number 10. Moving up to number 9. This is actually a group of people. I saw this again for the first time in a long time recently, and yeah, I don't know. It just, the kids in it, the kids in the beginning are fucking dicks, such dicks. I hated all of them. I was hoping something was gonna happen to them, and I'm glad it does. And I'm glad a lot of them do end up getting killed off. But man, it was such fucking little assholes in the movie, and that is Prom Night. If you've seen this and you remember the beginning scene when all those fucking kids, you know, surround, I think it's a little girl. I think they surround a little girl. Yeah, I think it's a little girl they surround, and they fucking like back her up into this glass window. You know, they back her up to this fucking window and make her like fall out of the window because they're like fucking harassing this girl hardcore and like chanting this annoying shit. I can't remember exactly what they're chanting, but I think it's like death or kill or murder or something like that. And they're just like chanting it non-stop. It's just so irritating. The fucking kids. Fuck the kids in this movie. I know that's such a terrible thing to say, fuck the kids. But man, fuck these kids in this movie. Yeah, fuck. That's my number 9. Moving up, number 8. This is a George A. Romero remake. Well, a remake of a George A. Romero film by Tom Savini. Absolutely love the film, Night of the Living Dead. I'm not sure the name of the character in this that's the asshole, but I can tell you who he is. He's the guy that's like, he's got like the horseshoe cut. He's like horseshoe head, fucking balding going on, and he is just a dick. It's him, his wife, and I think their daughter. Yeah, it's him, his wife, and his daughter. And they end up taking refuge in the basement and staying in the basement the whole time. But he's such an asshole through this fucking whole movie. There's never a point in time where you feel remorseful for him or feel like, you know, he shouldn't be in this situation. You're just kind of hoping he dies, and you almost feel glad the fate that he suffers. Especially at the end, it's pretty gratifying. I won't give that away for anybody that's seen it. But yeah, just a fucking piece of shit. Real scumbag. Definitely deservative of the, if that is a real word. Deserving, I think I should have said, not deservative. That's some new shit I just made up. Definitely deserving of the number 8 spot on my list. Moving up, we get to number 7. Number 7, I love this film. I really love this film. It's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre film. Renee Zellweger, Matthew McConaughey. People fucking hate this. I don't care. I don't know how you hate it, but whatever. I love this film. I gotta say I love this film. I know Moods, you're not a big fan of it. I know Movie Collector doesn't like it. I know Tat doesn't like it. I know like so many of my friends fucking hate this film, but I really do love it. I do enjoy it. And I think that Matthew McConaughey plays one of the biggest fucking scumbag roles in this movie. Just a real fucking genuine piece of shit. You know, from squashing the chick's head to catching the girl on fire fucking running the dudes over with the tow truck. Just everything about him in this movie. He's a fucking complete asshole. And I mean, I understand that's what they were doing, but they did a hell of a job of it. They really made him a fucking hateable character. I love the movie, but man, he's a fucking piece of shit in this movie. If you haven't seen this though, and you sleep on this because of bad reviews, please check it out. It is an awesome, fun horror movie. Moving up. Oh boy, this is a combination right here of two people from this film, and it is the Rutger Hauer's Hobo with a Shotgun, which is one of my cult classic grindhouse cinema favorites. Slick and Ivan, basically, the son characters that are the sons of Drake in this are just complete bags of shit, drugged out of their mind, fucking all amped up all the time, fucking complete tool bag, douchebag, jock looking motherfuckers, just fucking make you want to punch them in their fucking face. You know, the scene when they break the dude's arm in the arcade and just ripping off fucking Ricky's head from Trailer Park Boys. That was so fucked. Yeah, just fucking complete dicks. Both of the characters in this, Slick and Ivan. Love the movie once again, great movie, but the fucking characters are so fucking hateable in this. When he's cutting the girl's throat on the bed, oh man, it's so gratifying seeing that piece of shit get his dick shot off. Fucking they deserve what they got in this movie. I love this movie though. Hobo with a Shotgun, great movie. Fucking nasty ass, mean scumbag characters. Moving on up. This is a movie that I just watched recently. I think I passed out like 5 minutes before the end. I seen pretty much the whole thing, but I might have missed the last 5 minutes or so. But it was a fucking crazy movie. But Moods already knows how I feel about this one. We talked about this. So if you're watching this, you already know that this one's coming. You probably was expecting to see it by now, but I had to throw it real high up there because it's just such a fucking asshole in this movie. And that is Reanimator. Holy fucking shitballs. Dr. West in this, Herbert West, the main antagonist of this film, is a fucking, oh my god, he's a piece of shit, straight piece of shit. Just the way he conducts himself and the way that he talks to people in this movie, and just everything about him just makes my fucking skin crawl. He's a little more tolerable in the second half of the film. It's less like dialogue with him, but like anytime you get dialogue with this guy, fucking complete douchebag. Just like fucked in the head too. Just such a strange character. I just wanted to punch this guy in the face through the whole movie. But yeah, I did like the movie Reanimator, so yeah, that is my number 5. Moving up to number 4. This one is another one where it's the main character of the film, or one of the main characters of the film, and I thought he played such a vile fucking scumbag character in this, and people may love the movie, but you can't deny that this guy was a complete piece of shit as this role. I mean, he played the role well, you know, the acting as well, but I mean, just like the character he played was such a scumbag. And that is Bill Moseley in The Devil's Rejects. Yeah, just his character in this, the Otis character, is such a nasty fucking asshole, just like a scumbag piece of shit. I think the most uncomfortable scene is probably with the wife when he's like fucking her with the gun and getting his dick sucked by her right in front of the husband. Just like, man, you fucking piece of shit. And then when he walks the two dudes out there, the husband and the friend, he walks them out to that fucking like isolated patch to go kill him, and it's like you're almost hoping that they're gonna pull off like, oh, it's 2-on-1, even though he's got the gun, maybe they can pull it off, and they end up getting fucking destroyed, man. It's just, you want something bad to happen, but you really don't get it. And I don't even think the ending really justifies what you're looking for, because I don't know. I'm not saying I didn't like the ending of this, but I just don't think it justified what we were looking for with such a fucking villainous character. But yeah, that is my number 4, and that is Otis from The Devil's Rejects. Moving on up, I'm going to try to wrap this up pretty quick. My top 3. This is one that you actually picked, Zach. Movie Collector 666 put this in his video as well, for those that didn't know. But this is a really great film. I love the film. It's a George A. Romero one of the originals, and that is Day of the Dead. And you already know where I'm going with this. The fucking Rhodes character, one of my favorite assholes in a movie. Such a piece of shit. He's so fucking ignorant and nasty. Just such a fucking dick. You know, the speech that he gives down in the underground area where they're having like the big luncheon. Just such an asshole, man. His death is gratifying. This is one of the most gratifying asshole deaths you'll get in a horror film, because the way that he goes out, man, is fucking brutal, and you're loving it because of all the foul shit he does. So at least you get the gratifying kill in this one that a lot of other films don't give you with their really fucked up characters. So I did enjoy this one. Absolutely love it. But the Rhodes character, man, he's a fucking bag of shit. God, I can't say enough about that guy. Moving up, this is a pretty obvious pick. I can't remember if you talked about this one or not, Zach, but I think you said you were straying away from females, and I think this is the only female that actually made it into my countdown. But she was a real fucking nasty Sunka. Yeah, such a nasty character. And that is the Stephen King's The Mist. For those that don't know who I'm talking about, in this movie there is a religious character. She's like kind of like the female, you know, villain of the movie, I guess you could say. But she's trying to like brainwash everybody that's in this. They're all kind of like trapped in this grocery store for this whole film, and she's trying to like brainwash people that like all the events going on are like apocalyptic, and it's God, you know, laying down His judgment on us, and you know, people have to salvage their souls, and you know, just like she's feeding them all this fucking garbage. And there's another one that you get actually a pretty satisfying death out of. You do get to see her get shot in her fucking face, which, I'm sorry, I know it's foul to say, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed her getting shot in the fucking face. It was fantastic because the whole movie, she puts off such a negative vibe and just so nasty. And man, it was so deserving. I enjoyed it. But yeah, this is a really good film, The Mist. But that character, boy, something else. Anyway, gets us up to our number one. This is something that I really had a hard time dealing with this movie because of this scene, and it really bothered me and upset me because I'm a huge animal lover, and I mean, I've seen Cannibal Holocaust. It doesn't get much worse than that because that's actually really happening to the animals. So I've seen the worst of the worst, but it was just shitty to see a domestic animal get killed in such a vicious way. The kid basically fucking burns a dog alive in this movie, and that is the butterfly effect. The character I'm talking about is Amy Smart's little brother in the film. I think it's her little brother. It might be the big brother, but I think he's the little brother. But it's her little brother in the film. And they're all friends growing up. Ashton Kutcher, Amy Smart, and her little brother. They're all friends growing up, but Ashton Kutcher and him don't really get along because he likes the kid's big sister, the little kid's big sister, and he doesn't like that Ashton Kutcher likes her. So he fucking takes his kid's dog and fucking burns it in a fucking bag. He puts it in a bag and burns it alive. And he just does a few other things, you know, the whole fucking, you know, even the M80 scene. I completely forgot about that, the M80 scene. I mean, there's so many fucked up things in this movie from that character. And you know what? Overall, though, this is a phenomenal movie. And I think it's definitely deserving of the spot to have it for the biggest scumbag because of the animal killing scene. That's what set it over for the edge for me. That just made me like, fuck this kid. Definitely got to be my number one scumbag. So that wraps that up. That is my top 10 assholes, scumbags, bitches, foul motherfuckers of horror movies. I was inspired by my friend Zach, Movie Collector 666. He's the one that originally put this list together. Very fun to do. Enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the box down below. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching and checking me out. Peace.